Hello boys and girls, so this is actually not planned. I am literally just doing this because it came to my attention that the slap of the century has happened. Now, of course, if you're not familiar with slap warriors or slap competitions, it's basically when two men or two women face each other and slap the living shit out of each other until one of them passes out or simply says, I can take no more slaps to the fucking face. Now, usually I do quite enjoy these competitions. I don't really make videos about it because I think it's just one of those private, personal things that I like to do. Sit down with a few chicken wings or a chicken burger and just enjoy the show. However, in this case, I believe we found a man who endured so much damage, he actually turned into a plum. He endured so much damage, his face actually started melting off. I do wonder if the skin cells will ever recover for this person, because quite frankly, boys and girls, I've never seen damage done like this, not even in an MMA competition, okay? Now, boys and girls, I'm not gonna react to the entire video because obviously I've already seen it, so it wouldn't be an authentic reaction, but I do want to show you snippets. Even if you're a pacifist and you don't condone violence, I still commend you to go and watch this, because this isn't about the violence, this is about human evolution. Because at this point I truly believe that this man's face, once healed, will be able to withstand a tank's cannon, okay? He will probably be used as an air defense system if someone decides to throw a nuclear weapon on the country. His face will not only withstand the nuclear blast, but will suck in all the radiation itself. Now, obviously I can't form it into words, so I need to show it to you. So let's embark on this journey together. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we had these two figures of Titan. Now, on the left here, we have the taller gentleman, Simion. On the right, we have Alexandru. Now, as you may see already, Alexandru's face is already fucked. How his face got fucked already is unknown to me. I would assume this is not his first rodeo of the night. I can only imagine he already wrestled with a grizzly bear before facing Simion. But as you can see, with no fear in their eyes, they go ahead with this competition.
Să vedem cum încasează o palmă de 152 de kg. Wow! Pentru prima dată îl văd.
Now, as you could clearly see, the first slap already was one big enough to move the entire table with the man himself. However, if you think this man can't withstand more of these, you're very wrong. In fact, this goes on for 22 more minutes. Now let's see what force of nature Alexandru will reply with.
Alexandru este la fel de calm ca la și meciurile trecute.
As you can see at this point, Simion is just laughing at the first slap. He's like, oh, I've got this, no problem. As he takes a good look at his opponent's already melting face, he thinks he genuinely has it in the bag.
Se pare că l-a zrucinat și pe...
As you can see, Simion isn't laughing anymore. In fact, he just realized that his opponent, the man with the watermelon head, is not kidding about. At this point, both men took a significant amount of shots. Now, make no mistake, these shots sound like when the baseball bat hits the ball. These are not comforting hits. These are absolute nuclear weapons.
Eu va administra lui Alexandru acest Simion. Foarte puternic, foarte determinat.
Alexandru's face has more holes than the actual moon at this point, and he is bleeding from every single one of them. However, after fixing the cotton pads in his ear, he looks ready to continue.
Diamond cumva ridică acea centură ca să-i mai motiveze pe
I-a ricoșat și de la tine, a ricoșat.
This is the point, boys and girls, when I am really struggling to keep a serious face, because that man, it looks like he's been left on a radiator for a bit too long. He looks like when you take the cheese out of the refrigerator and you leave it on the table for a bit too long. The sheer power of these slaps has literally melted the muscles off of his skull. Now, boys and girls, I love MMA. I love fighting competitions. I love slap competitions. Back in the days when we had those good old YouTube bare knuckle fighting competitions, I was there watching them, commenting. I had my favorite fighters, both in men and women divisions. And amongst all those years of experience, I can comfortably say I've never seen a man's face transition from a normal head. It's like he's been slapped so hard, his face at this point is just stuck in time. At this point, if I was the friend or the family of this person or even their manager, I would probably get the medic to come up and look at his face, because holy shit.
Se pregătește să lovească Simion.
Le reamintește
Se
arbitru
pregătește
Sandu
Simion.
Lungu că trebuie să nu se miște pentru că meciul este...
At this point, you can clearly see that Simion has suffered some bruise damage as well, not as severe as his partner. However, you can see the sweat running down his forehead and the pain inside his eyes are quite revealing at this point. He just realized that he went to war with a true Spartan.
Simion Comșa, din cauza umflăturii a traumatismului pe care îl are.
Wow!
I am struggling to find words appropriate to commentate without having to compare him to household objects. Kinda looks like as if a Botox job went really badly and he went back to complain to the clinic. He's like, what the fuck? It is quite entertaining to watch, and I believe this slap and this reaction was what actually went completely and utterly viral on social media. However, against all the odds, against all the disturbances in Alexandru's face, this slap was the decisive one.
Fața lui Alexandru se pregătește să lovească Simion. Wow! Foarte puternic, dar duce și merge mai departe.
Now this is obviously his attempt at a war cry. Only half of his face is actually working, the other half kind of wants to fold in on itself due to the swelling. However, I must say, the actual dedication this person is going through to keep his title as champion of the slaps is absolutely phenomenal. Again, boys and girls, this is as a shock to me as it probably is to you. I've never in my life seen someone's face so deformed, ever. However, there's a first time for everything, and this, holy shit, is that first time for me. I highly recommend that you go and check the entire match out, because it's one thing to see it in like edited clips and another thing to see the swelling on this man's face slowly and gradually expand into something that I can only assume that the crack in his skull has allowed the brain to slowly drip down into the face, causing this. Having said that, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you did and subscribe to the channel for more awesome and crazy videos in the future. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.